this intermission. We've got our teams back on the track, ready to go. So again, we're coming live here from my iPhone, and I am, of course, Bloody Laces. So we'll do a quick little score update. So we've got 149 to the Living Dead Stars and 24 to the Black Hearts. So we've had a bench change. Everyone looking very serious in their chats. And we've got our friends, the refs and non-skating officials, getting ready for the chat over on track 1. I think they're just about to finish there, or just got into their halftime as well. Got our crowd over on the side there. Been a nice bit of people here before lunch on a Saturday. Now I'm running on jet lag, so I knew the day. So congratulations me. So again, we just wanted to apologise for the technical issues that prevented the first sort of quarter of this game to be streamed and saved. However, we are making do with what we got just at this moment. We've got 45 seconds left of this half time. Coming back to start the joy of this second half.
Oh, I got
it's two-handed job now. Now, if memory serves, we had an empty bin. We've got our Living Dead Stars in the lead by 149, as we just saw on the points. And the Black Hearts on 24. 1 second left to go. We are making it work.
Somebody give you back folks.
Sorry, I'm mic'd up and live right now, so that's so fine. All right, so quick chats with the head NSO to make sure everything is going as smoothly as possible here at Tropicarnage Cup. Looks like we've got our 5 seconds being called, perhaps. All right, so we've got Nerdy stepping up against Shotgun. We got no one in the bid, which is exactly what we like to see. And quick little run to the outside line there for Shotgun, which seems to be a bit of a pattern for them. They seem to like that line. And Nerdy going in, out, duking, getting a little bit of pinball around on that defensive line there. But it looks like we have got a lead there for Shotgun. Big old hit back there from Death Stars, which is what I like to see. And again, Nerdy's really struggling to get through. They've got their hat off, ready to try and do a star pass, and it looks like that has just happened with Gypsy there, putting that star on their head, eating up the track to see if they can get some, put some pressure on and stop them from getting points. It looks like Death Stars got 2 there. We're able to take advantage of that a couple of seconds, and every point counts. So there's a 6-point jam there for Death Stars. We've got Boots stepping up again. Boots is a cracker of a game. So they get majority lead when they're out there, but we have got Vex, which, according to my little point tally, has been the highest point scorer for NBR. We're off and live. Looks like Vex trying to follow Boots there through by putting pressure on that inside line. But we do have Boots out for lead. Vex taking a very big hit there, but recovering and pushing their way through the front. Very aggressive skater there, and doing everything they need to get through. I think that was a cut track there. So this is now a power jam with Living Dead Stars to take advantage. So you can see them trying to slow down, trying to break up that NBR. Now, have been really enjoying their coordinated offensive drills and skates that their plays that they've been doing, like that one just there, meaning that boots there barely got touched getting through that, which again is exactly what you need, like what your jammers want to see. So we've got one little play there. We've got two of the Death Stars at the back holding on to what my team calls a go, but I did just get back from Scotland where they call it haggis. And then one skater go up the front and go wrecking ball to make sure bits didn't get touched. Now I believe they've called it off while Vex was just standing in the bin, so we do have that. Looks like less than 10 seconds to get Weirdo out and scoring before that jammer comes back live. So it's all the time there for Dead Stars. Round the outside, absolutely beautiful. That's exactly the kind of play that you want to see be successful for your skater. We've got Vex back on the line, coming into an impenetrable wall at the front there. Weirdo putting on an awesome hit on the NBR skater and just checking in. Are you okay? Did I hit you too hard? So they're straight back into it. Vex has got 3-4 there. Initial pass coming from the bin. Hopefully they'll be able to put some points on the board, but it looks like there was a cut called on Weirdo, so we now have a power jam for the NBR. So hopefully they'll be able to take advantage of this by slowing it down, letting Vex get through. Oh, now we've got a high block. So this is going to be a jammer trade out. So one in, one out. The jammer coming in second only sits as long as the one that came in first. So the Weirdo will be released, back on track. Nasty little hit there from Gypsy. Weirdo knows how to stay on that track. It's going through. So that was a 4-point pass there for Weirdo. I do quite enjoy that. You can see like the front of the panty kind of looks like there's eyes sticking out of the top there. Whatever's going on with the helmet is wonderful. Got a little hop, skip, and jump on that inside line. Getting through for an easy 4-point pass. We've got Vex back in the pack there. And that front line is not moving. Literally, that tripod is not one I'd want to come up with, but that's why I'm not a jammer. Widow coming through the front, making gaps there. All right, looks like we've got next to the bin again. We can see what that call was for. But this has definitely been an exciting jam for everyone involved. All right, so there's 2 points there for NBR. So I think that takes that to a 6-point jam and 12 points on the board there for Living Dead Stars. So we've got an official review happening. I might duck on in and hear what that's about.
English is my second language, so
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The drummer 11 or 1, he lifted the jump and then smashed into my face.
Yes.
And I would like to get his partner considered.
Okay. So, if is this the penalty where they got the 5? Yes. Yes. So, if I understand what you were looking for is for us to upgrade the blocking to high block to an expulsion.
She's leap and gracious.
Okay. Does anyone need me further information? Great.
I was already had an examination with Michelle.
If we have enough information, please wait here and we'll come back.
Alrighty, so it looks like the black team are looking to get the high block penalty on Vex upgraded to an expulsion, as they believe it was a higher than just a penalty. They believe that they stood and jumped into that skater with the established position and feel that that should be gross misconduct. So we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's the kind of derby you want to see. Yeah, and that makes it even more exciting.
What we've been able to piece together was that there was the leaping and the skater had landed before they made contact. However, the contact was high. We don't have enough to. I wasn't able to hear enough to feel confident to elevate that penalty to an expulsion above the major. So, above the penalty, so the no call will stand. But we did really try to get enough information to make that. We are also going to warn that skater because they have received two.
All right. So after that nice little chat in the middle, the refs have decided that they didn't have enough information to upgrade the penalty to an expulsion. They are going to warn the skater about high blocking and making sure that they are aware of what they're doing and how they're skating. However, at the moment, the call is left as is, and black lose their official review. So we are starting with a power jam. It looks like we've got Shotgun taking that advantage to go for as many points as possible to affect City. So they've got, looks like they're standing, so 10 seconds left in the bin. So the Living Dead Stars have been trying to call it off while their jammer is still in the bin. It looks like they're going to go long this time. And you know what? After that pass, I can see why. They're backing their jammer, and their jammer is backing their blockers. Do love seeing the communication with the jammer particularly and the bench staff, making sure that they know what's going on. And we've got come through for a second scoring pass. And Vex is still on their initial. That is the third scoring pass there for Shotgun. So we're looking at 16 points thus far. we're definitely trying to do whatever it takes to get through. And we've got a spinning call off there for shotgun. It was a very, very powerful jam there for the Living Dead Stars. 20 points on the board there, so we're now up to 199 for the Living Dead Stars and 30 for Black Hearts. So we're at 23 minutes left in this to jam 4 of this half. So we got Boots and Cage Fight stepping up on the line. We've got empty bin, and looks like Boots is going for that outside inside. And Gypsy Rose is to the bin for a cut. Yeah, a lot of stuff happening right there, and I think I've noticed with Boots they're able to really move those blockers where they want them to go. Boots is very smart and very able to be jukey and get those skaters sort of moving to where she wants it rather than where the NBR blockers want to be. We got 4 points on the board, and that means we have broken the 200 points. 203 points for the Living Dead Stars. Going for another scoring pass there. Gypsy has been released from the bin and rejoining that defensive wall at the back. Oh, that was a dip underneath some booties there, but not quite enough to not go out, so they'll come back in. Sounds like we've got a very exciting game happening over on the other track, and it looks like it is with BCR and Victory. There's literally like wild. But it looks like we're coming to this track with Boots going through another scoring pass, and we've had a hat pass, and Gypsy is just muscling their way through the front. Pulling a penalty on the other team. I think there was a 4-arm pull. That was another 20-point jam for the Living Dead Stars. So we've got some very special sponsors that help make sure that roller derby in Southeast Queensland keep going. Thanks to Ali, Berserk Fashion, and Sunprints are all part of the sort of commercial element of keeping Southeast Queensland and wider Australian derby going. But we've got Katie and Weirdo up on our jammers. I'm pretty sure they're googly eyes on their helmet, which makes me very, very happy. We had a quick little penny pass there, a star pass, and we've got Ginger Snap there, throwing on that star as fast as they can to get that push. Our refs are doing a wonderful job dealing with the sound leading over from the other track, making sure that they're communicating very clearly with their skaters. So in that moment, Frey, the head ref there, was like, this is calling off our jam. We are called off, stop skating, making sure that the skaters are aware of what's going on. We've seen this combo step up before, Shotgun and Nerdy. Oh, and Shotgun taking that outside line just by the hair, literally the hair of their chin. Oh, that was a big hit there at the front by number 911, Ninja. There was feet in the air in that particular one. We got Shotgun going through for another scoring pass. I think that's Nerdy making their way through for their initial pass. They are fighting for every inch of track that they get right now. That is 8 points to Living Dead Stars and 0 to we're coming up to Jam 7 of the second half of this here roller derby game here at Tropicarnage. We're all facing a bit of a heat wave, so everyone's making sure that they look after their skaters. Up against Cage Fry. So this is the first time Ginger started as a jammer rather than taking the start. We've got Nancy and Gross off the front there. Really being a pain to that jammer, like slowing them down, owning that track. There's some beautiful 2-2 work there. We could see some more of that. That'll make these sort of point differences less extreme. But we've got Ginger Crunch coming through. Some ball, yep, got knocked out. Didn't want to get that cut and came back on. And BD is very good at making sure that you're yielded back as far as you need to go. All right. So we got Cage Fight still stuck in the back of that seemingly impenetrable living dead star back wall. We've got Ginger through for another scoring pass. So far this, so 12-point scoring pass there. So we're at 243 points for the living dead star. And Blackheart are sitting on 30. Coming up to the half time of this second half. You can see everyone really leaving everything they've got on the track today. Again, shout out to the ref crews here at Tropicarnage. Southeast Queensland have some of the best refs, I would say, in my opinion, because I know stuff, in Australia. And we've got refs coming in from all over, apply and go through a very strict sort of process to be able to be a part of the refereeing crews here. So it's quite a prestigious thing to be invited to be a ref here, and it's it's really awesome to see so many very highly skilled people here. Oh, and that was a cut pulled there for Wheeler. So we have a power jam, although BB has taken off that hat, which means if they do get that lead, they definitely cannot be lead jammer. Unfortunately, that means this is going to be a 2-minute jam no matter what happens, which is exhausting even to think about. But that is their initial pass. They can get that hat back on and start scoring some points. It's going to be a long jam. We do have Weirdo back on the track. They do need to get their initial pass before they can start scoring. But BB has definitely found a new lease on life there, seeing them being quite aggressive. And we've got Weirdo through for their initial. We've got a direction call there for 911. And Weirdo in for second scoring pass. No, first scoring pass, right? BB's definitely taking advantage of this situation, putting those points on the board, coming in with a bit more fire than what we've seen from them so far in this game. So it's exciting to see, what can happen when you put a bit of pressure on certain skaters. Oh, some beautiful offensive work there from the NBR Blackheart, helping BB get through as best as they can. But Weirdo is absolutely proving themselves as a ferocious skater who can find gaps where they really aren't. So we've got 3 seconds left in this jam. We're currently 8 apiece. We'll see what happens with this last pass. I think maybe Weirdo's got an extra 2 points on the board there, so 10 to 8 in that jam. So we've got 258 points there for the Living Dead Stars and 38 points there for Black Hearts. That was a well-earned smile inside there for Widow. And we're off in skating. So we've got Shotgun and Nerdy. Shotgun very much liking that outside line, and it works for them in this game. I think most, if not all, of their passes they've gotten through on that outside line. Coming up, and a nice little twisty twist at the top there to get through on the top and getting that 4 points on the board. We've got a kneecap on the track. I think there was a star pass. There's a lot happening there, but we've got Ginger snaps out. And Shotgun's like, no, I don't want to chase you down. Calling it off. So 8 points there for Living Dead. So we've got Vex and Boots. We have seen this combo up against each other a couple of times. Boots getting out the front there on turn 2. Eating up this track. They know that Vex is fast, so they've got to get through, get those points before they get out, or they're calling it off the donut. Alright. They get through and call it off here in the bench there. The timing has to be perfect or else they're giving away points, especially with someone as fast as that NBR right there. We've got an official timeout doing some track maintenance, and we want to make sure that everyone's skating is safe and sound. So quick points up today. We've got Living Dead Stars with 265 points, and we've got the Black Hearts with 38 points. So we've got 12 minutes left in this game. Looks like there's some smiles and some camaraderie happening on the track there, which is what I always like to see. You can have a really tough game or a really, big skill difference, but as long as you're having fun and you're learning stuff, and those teams are kind to each other, it definitely makes a difference between a good game and an exhausting or a hard game. And so I enjoy when I see those smiles, those chats, things like that. It really means that there's a healthy track environment, healthy teams out there having a good time. So things that make me smile, that. All right, we've got our 5 seconds, and yes, we have seen this combo competing on who can get the lowest. BB and Widow. Oof. And they are off. Widow had a quick little hit, out they go, found a gap, and is eating up that track. I don't think they know what slow means. Dodging that 2-roll, doing a crab skate around the outside there, and through for their first 4 points. We got BB really struggling on that tripod. That is quite a solid black wall to be coming up into, and we've seen that again and again, that tripod is just super aggressive. But we've got that star pass happening. Ginger Snap is eating up the track, trying to put on that pressure to get those jam called off. There we go. So no points are gotten for Black Hearts, but it means no more points were added, I believe. So we've got one skater sitting in the Spank Alley penalty box. And we've got Dino there heading that up, so you know everything's going to go just fine in the box. We've got, it's going around the outside. It has to be shotgun. And then we've got Nerdy there. Again, coming against that ferocious tripod. Oh, but Twinkle toes it around that inside line. Oh, that was pretty. Do love a bit of Twinkle toes. And they are eating up that track. They want to get anything they can, pulling it off as fast as they can. Boots the Vets. So we're coming up to the last 10 minutes of what has been an absolute thriller of a game. And we've got Boots out lead Gemma there, but Vets right on their tail. Oh, even sneaking them to get in front. Little jam on jam, maybe. We're going to go for a touch. No, Boots has decided, don't want to do it. Call it off. Sorry, Vets. No fun for you. They clearly enjoy skating together. It is quite joyous to watch people that skate and have fun together. Ooh, we have Sledge. Sledge isn't necessarily feeling very great this weekend, so they personally told me they weren't going to be skating this today, but apparently couldn't help themselves. Off we go. We've got Sledge and Weirdo. It's Sledge's first time on the track. Just coming in like the wrecking ball that she is. Got Weirdo out the front there, pushing through that line, getting lead. There's an insanely strong back wall there from NBR. Again, I know that hit out from Gem can be quite a powerful one, so do not envy Weirdo there at the back. You can see Sledge, she put both of her hands down there, and I can see her thinking, like, is this one or two hands? But it looks like she's got a high block and off to the dip, so this is a power jam for Weirdo and the Living Dead Stars. We do know that Weirdo is able to capitalise quite ferociously on moments like now, power jams, especially when there's someone on their way to the bin. That is a quick call off, not wanting to risk it, especially while you've got a jammer and a blocker in the bin. All right. Points update. So we've got 281 points there for the Living Dead Stars and 38 points, for Blackhearts. So shotgun stepping up to the line. We've still got Sledge sitting in or standing in bin, so they've probably got about 10 seconds to capitalise, get out, maybe get some points on the board before Sledge is back on track. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, go for a fakey star pass. See how that works. It looks like it worked a little bit, but Sledge is knocked out on that top corner. Just being really smart there about shielding and not letting most skaters get back too far too quickly. But Shotgun is coming around for their third scoring pass, adding to their abundance of points at this point in time. So that's 12 points thus far. We've got 6.5 minutes left on the clock, and I'm sure that the Dead Stars are going to take advantage of every second that they can. NBR, they are full of heart and full of courage, so I know they're going to do what they can to get as many points on the board. I do like a clean bin, so our Spank Alley bin is quite empty at the moment. Hopefully that's the way that it stays. around the outside there, it must be Boots. And flying around that track. Vex is being sort of held up. And I believe sent to the bin there. So this is another power jam for Boots and the Living Dead Stars. I do quite enjoy when you can hear the skaters in that moment. It's like, oh, wow. So I think that was because they looked at the score, and we've got Living Dead Stars at 301 points with Black Heart at 38 points. And moving through to what seems to be a very solid strategy. As soon as they're down and standing, you pull it off no matter where you are. So we've got Lolita Loca stepping up to jam for the Living Dead Stars. Vex is standing in the bin waiting to be released. Get as many points as they can. And hopefully stop the bleeding. We've got Loca through for their first scoring pass. So that is an additional points on that scoreboard. Got a great little pass there off to Ginger. Ginger snaps. They've been really quite successful with those star passes and putting pressure on the Dead Stars to get them to call it off quite quickly. But I think the Dead Stars have worked that out and are really trying to amp up, slowing them down, not letting them get out. With a very powerful 2 and 2 out the front there, allowing the skaters at the back to do some offense to allow Loke to be able to get through reasonably, again, unscathed. It's exactly what your jammer wants. You only have 3.5 minutes left in this game. I hear the bench talk to the jammer and be like, there's 40 seconds, call it if you want to, it's up to you. And that is a nice place to be. Looks like Lurker's like, yeah, I got some acid in the tank, I'm just going to keep going. All right. As a blocker, that is very upsetting to me. But we do have Ginger Snaps out for their initial pass. And Lurker's like, all right, that's enough, I'm done now. Pulling it off. So we've got 333 points to the Living Dead Stars and 38 points to the Black Hearts. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. Alright, so we've got Shotgun out lead, and looks like Nerdy is eating up that track, got out quite quickly. It's nice to see that the gaps between that lead and secondary skater coming through is shortening. Not sure what happened, but Nerdy did get sent flying. Nerdy is definitely making their way through. We've got some points on the board for them. And we've here the head ref call package back, meaning that is 4 points there for NBR. That was a wonderful jam. Got some very smart stuff there, and it's great to see that. Those 4 points, 4-4 on board. So we've got 42 points there for Black Heart and 341 points for the Living Dead Stars. All right, 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this game. So this very well could be the last jam. And we've got Widow and BB. So we've seen these two come up against each other a number of times today. It looks like Widow's giving thumbs up. She knows I'm going to take my time, going to do my thing. I think the hand signal is we're eating up the clock here. Just taking the time. We've got 30 seconds left, and I think we'll see that they're just going to go nice and chill. Nice and chill. And pulling it off. Oof. Might get another jam. Depends on how far they want to go with it. Doesn't look like anyone's pulling a time out. I'm going to say that's probably the last jam we're going to see of this game. So good unofficial score is 349.7 Living Dead Stars, and Black Hearts, you've got 42 points. Oh, that was wild. Absolutely wild. So I have been a Bloody Laces, and this has been Tropicarnage Cup. Day 1, track 2. Going for high five. On my phone.